Hey guys, I'm Matt.
I'm Taylor, and we're here in St. Petersburg, Florida, and we just wanted to show you our van. It's a 2013 Ford Transit Connect.
Let's get started.
So this is our van that we've been living in for the past 5 months. We made our shelf here able to fold down, but we've just been keeping it up this whole time because normally we put our bikes in the van. They're out right now, but we'll put them in later to show you. Right here, we have our spray bottles. This is how we do the dishes. The blue one is for clean water, and the green one is for soapy water. And then over here is our water jug. We just got this from Home Depot, and it has a hand pump, so this is how we fill up our water bottles or do any of our cooking with water. Then right here we have a fire extinguisher. Really nice for peace of mind in case anything happens to it. And this is also kind of our kitchen. We've got our sponges here, and we've got some Dr. Bronner soap behind, and we've got a little broom that we use to clean the floor. It tends to attract a lot of sand. Then if we move up, we just have some hand towels that we use for wiping off our dishes. We've got a thing to clean water bottles, something to light our camping stove, and a little miniature can opener, which is really nice, so you don't have to have space for a big can opener. On this back door, this is where we hang a lot of stuff, but we have an everything towel is what we call it because we literally use it for everything. I have my towel I use for when we go to the gym. We put little hooks on it so they don't fall down. Matt has his towel. He also put up his bike lock and his toiletry bag. And then I just have a few jackets on here as well. And another towel that we use for dishes. And then on the other door, we just have a few bags that we use for trash. These are our trash bags. It makes it really easy just to walk to a trash can so that you can empty your trash there.
Alright, so welcome to the kitchen. So like Taylor said, we've got this bench that folds up and we usually do all our cooking here. Up on this top shelf here, we've got a few different things. We've got our burner, that's for butane. We normally use that outside the van, although the one that we bought, it actually does fit on our little table. It's quite small, it's less than a foot wide. We have a rice cooker and a steamer as well. We have a pot for cooking pasta, and then we have a strainer and a wok for doing stir fries and stuff like that, and a chopping board as well. So under the bed we've got these plastic containers. You can see it's just the sort of thing you'd buy from like an IKEA or a Home Depot. We just slide them out like this. This one has all our food supplies in it, usually like our dry foods. So we have things like oats, rice, a big bag of rice there, some cornflakes and some beans, stuff like that. Some spices as well. These two here just have a bunch of, I think one has Taylor's toiletries and beauty stuff, and the other one has just like a real mix of some bike stuff, some electronic stuff, and just odds and ends. The next one over's got Taylor's clothing in it. It's full, and you know, her clothes are all over the van. And then the last one has got my clothes in it, and mine's full too, look at that. I've got some dirty stuff separated in this bag and the rest is my clean stuff.
So up here we have a big shelf that we put a lot of random things. We recently added these little clippies to keep our bike helmets up, and it's been super nice having the helmets out of the way and just chilling up here. So I'll take them down so I can show you what's in here. So over here we've got an electronics station. We can charge all of our stuff here. So what we basically did was we put a charging cord, an extension cord that goes all the way to our inverter. And this charges all of our phones and all of our battery banks and everything. Back here we have a little portable solar panel that we use sometimes. We've got probably 4 or 5 different charging banks. And then I've got my camera back there. Got a speaker for whenever we have movie nights. And then I just folded up my backpack, my school backpack, and put it here, and we put both of our laptops there. And then this side of the shelf is basically my side of the shelf. So right here, I have an underwear bag, so I keep all my underwear and socks in here instead of keeping it in my clothes box because I have too many clothes. And then here is my gym bag. So whenever we go to Planet Fitness to shower, I'll just take this into the gym with me, and it makes it super easy to get everything in here that I need. Random things we have in here, I have a few school books, a few regular books, a planner, and then I also have little cloths to wash my face. So whenever I wash my face at night, I'll put water onto one. I'll brush it all over my face, do some soap on it, wash it off. That just helps me feel a little bit more clean. So behind this side door, we have some extra space for storage behind all of our containers. Right here, we've got a whole thing of winter clothes because we're about to be back in Kansas for the winter here in about a month. And this is also where we keep our battery. So this is connected to our solar panel, but it's also connected to the alternator of our car with a battery isolator. And it just helps us charge everything we need, like our phones, laptops, rice cookers.
Alright guys, so behind the passenger seat here, we have the Renogy charge controller, and that's what our solar panels are hooked up to, and that converts it, whatever the voltage is from the solar panels, into something that can charge the battery. I think it converts it to about 14 volts. Bunch of wiring and stuff like that. This here is our inverter, and that obviously goes from DC and gives us AC power, so we can use things like phone chargers, laptop chargers, we can use our rice cooker, anything like that, which is great. The rest is all just a bit of jumble of wires, but this is also where we keep our tennis rackets and tennis balls. And so on the passenger side, in the front here, I keep all my shoes. I've got a pair of cycling shoes and a couple of pairs of running shoes. The glove box here is where we keep all our tools and stuff like that. And then up on the dashboard, I usually just throw a few, bike things like my gloves, my hat, glasses, stuff like that. There's actually a lot of real estate on the dashboard that's not like properly utilized, unfortunately.
Up here in the front, we have some window covers. This is really good at nighttime for a little bit of privacy and also for some insulation. And then we have two that we keep on the windows as well. Matt put those together, which has been awesome. Definitely helps if you're in a colder climate to help keep the van warm. And then also we have a snow scraper. Even though we're in Florida, it's cold in Kansas and snowy, so we keep that with us. And then I also keep my shoes up here, and I keep them under the seat as well. So behind the driver's seat, we have our diesel heater. And basically we have a tank that we fill up with diesel from a gas station. And then our battery kicks in a bit to help get it started. But it'll keep us warm and nice and toasty on nights when it's cold and snowing in Kansas. So we'll just usually strap this up here, pull the seat forward so that the air can come right out of here, and it keeps us super warm. It works in a few minutes.
Alright, so this right here, this is our carbon monoxide detector. So I suppose the idea is if the air became toxic, this would sound and we could open a window.
One of the best things about the bed is that it's actually slatted, so we can pull it out and it'll make it a lot bigger and more comfortable for us to sleep. And I'm so proud of myself because I built it on my own, and I've never built anything like this before. But I'll show you how it works. So basically we just pull out the sides like this, and then we scooch the mattress over, scooch the blinkies up, and then we tuck this down into here. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You just fix the blankets, move the pillows, and that's it. You've got a bed for two. Something else that I love about the van is our little LED lights. I got them off Amazon for like $20, so it wasn't that expensive, but they change colors and they can be so fun. So I'll show you here. We just plug them in. Then we have a little remote and we can choose the color. We usually keep them on the white color. Looks kind of blue now, but we usually keep them on this because it's the brightest at nighttime. And also if we want a little bit more light, we can use these little magnetic camping lights. Different settings, and they hook up here. So it's pretty nice. You can use it to help cooking if you need some extra light as well. So now we're trying to put our bikes into the van, and we just thought we'd show you how we do it.
We traded jobs because it's a bit difficult. Even for me, it's a bit of a hard job because the diesel heater is just a little too close to the bikes. Almost got it lined up. There it is, got it in there. Let me just screw this up. Pull that tight, that's one in. Okay, so then my bike fits in the front here. Hopefully, very easily. There it is. Same as the other one, screw that up tight. Then normally we can move this across a touch. And that's it, 2 bikes in here. Alright, so we just put the bikes in and we wanted to show you what the space looks like with them in. So there's 2 bikes right now and we still have a little bit of floor space. You just have to watch yourself on the pedal here, as Taylor learnt yesterday. But we can still get in and out, but once the bed gets extended out, there's really not much space left. Alright, so some of you might be wondering, where do we put these? So, believe it or not, we learnt this just the other day. One of them fits in there like that, so, and the other one usually just hangs on the outside here. Actually, I think we learnt that we can have them a bit lower. Then we grab this strap, we go through, and then up, put one here somewhere, just pull that tight, just to stop them rattling around. Don't want them bumping into the bike frames there. And that's where we put the tyres.
This is what the van looks like with the bed fully extended and the bikes in. As you can see, we don't really have any walk space when the bed is fully extended. That's why in the morning when we wake up, we put it in couch mode so that we can kind of walk through at the same time.
Alright guys, so that's our van tour and I hope you enjoyed the video.
If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe for more videos.